Good morning, students. Okay, we're going to continue our work today on area and perimeter. Okay, as you see our objective. Yeah, we're going to continue with area and perimeter. What we're going to be looking at today, we're going to find area of a polygon made of composite rectangle. Okay, so actually we're going to be finding area of a shape. Shape is described as a composite rectangle. So what, for example, you have a floor. Suppose you have a floor this shape, okay? And you want to find the area, you want to tie it, you want to find the size of it. Okay? Do you know any way of doing that? You have your tape, or you have your ruler. How do you use it to find the area of this? Multiply. If you look at our shape, would you get it you're gonna measure it this way and then multiply? You think that's gonna give you the correct reading?
Only find the area?
Yeah, not find the area. Okay, yeah, that's one way, but we don't have the luxury of box. We have a ruler this time. So we're gonna measure lengths and find the area. Okay, if you look at this shape, can you identify separate rectangles on this shape? Can you identify rectangles on this shape? How much rectangle can you identify? Like whole rectangle? 8 rectangles?
9 or 10.
9 or 10 rectangles? 14. All that? How much do you recognize? Do you recognize how much? You recognize 2 rectangles. 2 rectangles. Yes, you can see 2 rectangles, 2 distinct rectangles. Can't you see? Can't you see?
Yeah.
Right. You see the 2 rectangles you're talking about?
Yeah, but not been using that.
Let's say, I'm saying what rectangle, you say how many squares you're going to count. What rectangles can you get? You say 2 rectangles. Very good. So that's the idea of that's one of the ideas you have to use in getting the area of this particular shape. You have to identify the rectangles, how you could break it up into rectangles. And do we know the area? How do we find the area of rectangle? How do we find the area of a rectangle? Okay, how do we find the area of rectangle? We have a length and width. Okay, we could measure the length, we measure the width, and we could find the area of it. So what we do? Okay, let's identify our rectangle. That's our first job, to identify which part we're going to get our rectangle. If you look at our shape, you see that if we come down here, if you come all the way down here, we find that we get a rectangle right here. Rectangle separated right here. Alright? So this is one of our rectangles. So we could just say this is rectangle 1, this is rectangle 2. Alright? And what do we need to know to find the area of a rectangle? We need to know what and what? We need to know the length and the width. And then what do you think we do after that? Okay, so we find for our shape, okay, we're gonna have so we have rectangle 1, alright? And then we have rectangle 2. Alright? two rectangles. We broke it up into how many rectangles? Two rectangles. Okay, rectangle 1. So we have to find the area of rectangle 1. So we need what? We need the length. Okay. That length is
20.
Say 29. That length is 29 centimeters. And what's the width? We go across. Okay? Okay, this is 9. The width is 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters, take focus. 9 centimeters. Okay? Could somebody multiply that for me? And the other rectangle. Okay? The other rectangle we have 15 centimeters. Alright? Are you with me, students?
Yes.
15 centimeters. And you just said that the width of 2. Okay. Okay, this is 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters. So what's the area of the rectangle 1? What's the area of this one? What's the area of the first piece? What did you get?
Sure.
What you got? Area of rectangle 1. What did you get?
270.
You get what?
171.
271. Alright, 9 nines, 81. 9 nines, 81. 9 twos, 18. 18 and 8 is what? 18 and 8 is what?
18 and 8.
Yes. 26. Alright, so the answer is 261 centimeters square. What about the next one? What's the area of, so that means this one here, this big, the bigger portion has an area of 261. Okay? And of 2, what's that? When you go to 7 times 15, what you got? Okay, let's go quickly. 7 5 is 35. 7 times 1 is 7 and 3 is 10. So that is 105 centimeters. Right? So now, what's the area of the polygon now? So the area, the total area of the polygon, how do you think we're gonna find the whole area now? What do we have to do now? What do we have to do? We have to do what? We have to add. We have to put, we don't find this little piece and we put two things together. What are we going to do? It's not adding, we have to add them to find the total. Alright, so we have to add them. So it's 261 plus 105. Okay, and that's going to give you what?
300.
That's going to give you 366 centimeters squared. So that would be the total area of our, that's how we find the area of our composite shape. Alright, so our first one is this. Alright? Okay. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, let's look at this one. How many rectangles you need to do to make something? You can break it up into three. Can you identify the tree? Can somebody identify the tree? The way that you're going to make it down there. And that's how much? 2. Okay, go ahead again. Let's go. If you make where the lines are.
1, 2, and then down there.
Okay, okay, so that will be 3. Alright, so okay, so you say we could break it up into 3. So that's the 3 there. Okay, and once you get the 3, okay, right? Some people say they see 2, but you could break it up into 3 separate rectangles. Okay? Alright, so we will have, so how many areas we have to find? If you break it up into 3 rectangles, we have to find how many areas? How many areas do we have to find? 3. Find the areas of 3. Alright? So you have area of 1, let's start 1, area of 2, and area of 3. Alright? So let's go. Okay, so the first one, we call this one here 1. You number them so we don't get confused. 1, 2, 3. Alright? And the length, what's the length? Okay, the length of 1. Okay, that's 20. Okay. So you have 20 times the width is, alright, width is 11. Alright. Width is 11. Okay. Alright, so that's 1. Somebody can work with that meanwhile so and have the answer soon. You okay? Okay, the next one. That's 9. Okay. 9 times the rectangle, and it comes down, that is 17 centimeters. Alright, that's 2. And the third one, it has a length of 14. Okay, so we have 14 times the width. It has a width of 7 centimeters. Alright, so let's go. Who finished out number 1? What's the area for number 1?
220.
It's what?
220.
It is
220.
220, very good. 220 centimeters square. And the second one?
150.
What's the second one?
150.
And second, 100 and what? 150. 9 7 is 63. 9 1 is 9. And so it's 153 centimeters square. Very good. And the last one is, what's the last one?
98.
We have 98. Very good.
98.
You're right. 97 is there by 8. 98 centimeters. And what's the total area? The area of our polygon. What's the area of our polygon? Okay. So we found our 3 rectangles, and we find the area of our 3 rectangles. And what do we do to get the total area? We have to add them up. So 220, so I'm waiting for you to do that quickly. 98, alright, all centimeters square. It's gonna be what? Okay. 8 and 3, 11. So the last number should be a 1. 10 times 7. 7. The shy 1, so that's 3.
471.
Centimeters square. Okay, good. Alright. That's good. So the total area of this rectangle, what's the area of this? 471 centimeters. Okay. Alright. So are we clear how to find the area of polygons? What's the first thing? What's the first thing we have to do? Find that first. That's not the first thing we did. The first step is you find the rectangle. You find a single rectangle. You have to break it up into all rectangles. And after you find the rectangle, what do we do? Okay, good. So those are the 3 things we have to do. Okay, so our job. Okay, we're gonna work in pairs. Work in pairs. We're gonna find one. We have 15 minutes to do this exercise.
15 minutes to do that.
No, we have 15 minutes. Yeah, take it up with me. You have one? Okay. three shapes? No. You get one. You have one of these? You have H? Everybody has an H? You didn't get an L. You get an L? How much you have? Two?
Can I just say two?
You have something, somebody else. Let the yard and get. You have a U, you have, okay? You have H. H. You have an H. Yeah, you get the U. You get U. You have U. You have U. Okay, work with that. Alright, so now. Okay. The table we have it. No, you work with those streets now. Alright, so you're gonna take this table down in your books. We have 15 minutes to this exercise, so no playing. Okay, so we have shape. Draw your table. Take your table down now. So take this table down. We have 3 columns. Okay. You have a ruler?
Yeah.
You go ahead and start.
We got no books.
So take your book out. Just take a book out and start. So we have 15 minutes. Speed up. Okay, so you're gonna have single vector of H. Depends on how much rectangle you have. Okay, depends on how much rectangle you go identify. Okay, then you have F. Okay, depending on how much rectangle you could identify. Okay.
Then I got U.
If you have 4, you keep working, you work.
And then I got L.
Okay. So you could use a pencil to identify where you're gonna separate, where you're gonna get your rectangle. And then, yes. Alright. Okay. Yes, sir? Yes. Okay, so where's your separation? Okay, no, see that's the first mistake now. You have to see how far you have to go. You can't measure this thing, how you gonna measure? You're gonna over measure. You're gonna double pass. And you're gonna get bigger than it is. But you're gonna be finding the area twice. Okay, go ahead and let us see. Go ahead, keep going. Oh, you can. Okay, you can. Okay, we're all that like that. And so then you're gonna take what?
So we'll put on the
And you don't have anything left on this. Sit down. Students. No idle talk. Yeah. Let's go. Go ahead. Okay, you start. You done yours? Have you done your table? Teacher has done your. Are you talking? Hey. Okay, you don't see we're gonna separate. Use a pencil to separate. You just separate the line. Start measuring. You can start where you are working here. That's one. One and then you get that. Boy, you get one. Okay, if you come down here, just give me one stitch that you need. This one, you get that one. How much you gonna get from that? Two. Okay. How much you gonna get from this? How much you get from that? Okay, just think about it. This is drum, yeah, look at drums. Go here, go here, say, I want one here. Listen.
So you only got four and you got the rest after the rest.
Are we measuring centimeters? Yeah?
So you got the rest each with, like, only got four.
Okay, just write up so we don't got to. We take. One. Always your book. Always your book. I said just write me another book. Okay, we'll start measuring so you get information and then start writing. Measuring. So, what's the area for this? What's two? How hard is two? So 6. So this is how okay, so the length is what? The length is 6 not away. The triple now. What is it? Yes, no. Yes, separation. No, I think. Yes, separate your. Yeah. Okay. Keep walking. Keep walking. No idle talk. Put your hand down. Keep walking. Measure. You're measuring. Okay, 5 more minutes. You measure. Are you not finished? You finish all your measurements now? Huh? Give me some. Okay. You don't see yours. You measure the one once, yeah. So you make this one rectangle. This one rectangle. So you make the length and the width. They have one rectangle. Plus one. So that's the length. You measure that length. That's the next one. This one down here. Okay. So and then the other next one. Measure it. Measure it and write it down. Yeah, you keep walking and the other way around. Yeah, one, yeah. So you have to, since you get 4, you're gonna have 4 rectangle, right? Yeah. You get it. Okay, go ahead. You have a pencil to write them out. Sally. Yeah, we can get it. And I expect to get the sense. Go ahead, multiply. You don't put down the size? Put down the size. Measure and put down the size. You don't put down the size, but the size. The length and the width of them. What do you need? Nine times what? What's the width? 9 what's the width? What is the width? Right, you measure the rectangle. It's a rectangle. It's a rectangle. Right, so that measures it. And you have one here. Right, that's it. What? Okay, but the measure of the rectangle is not that way. But you can see it. That's true. Two more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, please. Did you measure the length of this? Measure the length. The width. Remember, you have to measure width and length. What's the width? Okay, well, let me see how. Let me write it down. What's the width? What's the width? The width is not adding up. You have to measure the width. Or you can get the width unless you measure it. You have to measure that's 2. So, okay, so 1 rectangle. Let's start. This is rectangle 1. This is 1. What? That's 2. So rectangle 1. What's the way you just see this? It's 2. times length. 7. So what's the area? 14. Right. Okay, so that's 1. Go to 2 now. 2. Where 2 is where Sam is. From where to where? The length from right. Okay, so that's 2. 3. And that's 1. So it is 3 times 1. It will the last one. The last one is 6. So go quickly. You finish now? You finish all the shapes, all the areas now? You finish all?
Teacher, why not put as a total?
Huh? How do you get the total? You have to add them about, if you get 3 rectangles, you have to add about 3 of them. Okay, 1 more minute. You finish now? You finish all now? Alright. Okay, everybody should be almost finished. Seems like everybody understood what to do. Okay, for age, how many rectangles did you identify for age? 3. You're not finished yet?
3, John.
Okay. What's the for your shapes? What are the areas did you get?
I get
What are the 3 areas did you get?
2 times 6.
You get 2 times 6.
6
That's 12 centimeters and
6 times 3.
6 times 3 and
2 times 6 again.
and 2 times 6 again. So that means you have 18 and so the total area would be
42.
okay 42 centimeters square. Alright. What? Yeah, what did you get down the second? How many rectangles did you get here? You get 4? What are the areas? You get 9 times 3 and 4 times 3. Okay. And 4 times 2. 4 times 2. And 4 times 3. 4 times 3 again. Okay, so probably this one is the same. Alright. So we get 27, 12, 8, and also 12. And what's the total? What's the total area? Okay, the total. What's the total area for that one? Okay, we're gonna get 39, 8. That's 40, 47, 47, and 12. So that's gonna give us 59.
59.
So it's 59 centimeters square. Okay. All right. Who completed up to L?
L or
Oh, teacher.
All right. What's your total area of L?
2.
Total area. The total area.
Centimeters.
16 centimeters square. And for L, right? 16 centimeters square. And what is for U? Who completed U? What do you have for U?
You,
Did you do U? What did you get for U?
what's
the total area?
42 centimeters square.
42 teacher.
You get 42 also? Okay, 42 centimeters square. Alright. Okay, that's very good. Okay, that's the area I expected in those areas. Okay. So if we get a shape, very good. If we get a shape, okay, we have 5 centimeters, 11 centimeters. Can someone come and do this and complete this on board for me by the area of this shape? Okay, come John.
You ain't gotta do that.
Yeah, boy.
Everything down there. 40.
Look at your
46 from.
Okay,
46.
this one.
No.
Tell 46.
Okay, what you have to do? Okay, what he has to do? First thing, did he do a good separation? Did he separate it good? Did he separate it good? Okay, he came down here. This is the first one, right? Okay, that's one. And this one could be 2. Okay, what's the length of this one? The length of 1. What's the length of 1? What's the length of our rectangle 1? It is what? What's the length of 1? 10 centimeters, alright? And alright? The width is 5 centimeters. And then 2. What's the length of 2? 4. And what's the width? 2. So that means this is going to give you 50 centimeters square. And this one will give you 8 centimeters square. So the total area would be 58 centimeters square. So the area, so to find the area of our composite shape, the first thing we have to do is to do what are the 3 steps? Find the
simple
Find the length
with one person at a time. What? Find a simple rectangle. Then what's the next thing? One. After you find a simple rectangle, what do you measure. You measure what? The length and the width. And then the next step is to do what? Before you find the length and width, do what? You multiply.
Then you add.
And then after you add to get the total. So is everybody clear on that? Can everybody find the area of a composite rectangle?
Yes.